Yo, what's going on with you guys? This is the Retention Lifestyle channel, coming back at you with another video. So I want to give my thoughts on Adam22 and him letting his wife consume and take in the BBC. Now this has been going around for a week. This news is kind of new. It's fresh in the YouTube algorithm. But a lot of people are talking about it, and I've been hearing about it. So I want to give my analysis on it. And what I really think is, what a very interesting way to destroy your marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, marriage is completely bastardized, if I even said that word correctly. I'll just say this: marriage is completely pointless in today's America. Marriage is pretty much pointless, and marriage is devalued. There is no value when it comes to marriage anymore. You know what I'm saying? And Lana, the plug, and Adam22's marriage is pretty much a disaster already within 1 month. All because he decided to prostitute his wife, sell his wife's body to the BBC so that they can make a bag, right? To create, corn content. And I gotta say corn so I don't trigger the algorithm, right? Speaking in code. But this is what's happening, man. This is what's going on. And I think it's disgusting. Like, if you're a grown-ass man, why the fuck would you let another man drill your woman? Like, why? How could you let that happen as a man? Like, do you understand how blasphemy that is? Like, how blasphemous that is towards God? There's a thing called, or not a word, but like more so a sin, and it's called adultery. That is what is being committed right now. Adultery. The sin of adultery. Right now, the man that was paid to have sex with Adam22's wife, he's considered an adulteress because he slept with another man's wife. And that goes against the word of God. The Bible clearly speaks on not sleeping with another man's wife. Clearly. Right? Thou shalt not lust over another man's wife through the eyes, the heart. If you know that your homeboy has a wife, and his wife is looking good from top to bottom, but in the back of your mind, if you pursue her, or if you lust after her, you are already in sin. That's off limits. Completely off limits. You cannot, in your right mind, pursue that woman, that woman, because that woman is already belongs to that man. She is his. She already belongs to somebody else. She's on his team, not your team. And what's the point of lusting after women, guys? Like, what's the point? There are 7 billion, I don't want to say 7 billion. I don't know the exact number, but I'm not going to pretend like I know the exact number either. But I'm just going to say that there is more women on this earth than men. Women outnumber men by a lot, right? There's plenty of women in the world, bro. Why lust after a female? There's plenty fish in the sea, as they say. But this is deliberate. This is something that Adam22 wanted to do for his wife. His wife even suggested or said to him that, hey, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. Right? She said, if you don't want me to do it, I will not do it. But he insisted that she do it to make a bag, because we need that money. But I'm pretty sure with his platform and him being in the algorithm and, I'm pretty sure the, dude's making bank, right? As a YouTuber, as a podcaster, whatever, pretty sure guy's making bank, you know what I'm saying? I looked up his net worth. Guy's worth over about $5 million, right? 5 mil. But they need a bag. They need that corn money, right? They need that corn money for some reason, right? As if the living that you are already making for yourself and your wife and your family is not enough. It's simply not enough. The living that they currently have, right? The money that they're making, the money that they earn currently, when it comes to doing YouTube, being a podcaster, it's simply not enough. Now, personally, I don't know what her occupation is. I haven't looked into her. And honestly, I really don't care, but I just want to give my thoughts and opinions on this whole matter. But pretty sure she's been in that industry for not for a long time, but maybe for a while. But I just want to say this as well. When you walk with Satan, understand that enough is never enough. Because there are people, there are celebrities, there's content creators, believe it or not, they sacrifice their soul to Satan. They walk with Satan. Some of them do. And when you walk with Satan, guys, and for you ladies too, understand that enough is never enough. And when I say enough is never enough, I mean money, I mean cars, I mean the glory, I mean the status, the fame, the clout, the numbers, the materialistic possessions. All that stuff is never going to be enough when you walk with Satan. Tell me when I'm telling lies. You feel me? Adam22 has a family. He's a father. He's a husband. The guy's net worth is $5 million. If your net worth was $5 million, would you truly be happy with your life? You have a wife, you have a daughter, you're living good, and you're pretty much financially set. My question I pose to you, would you be good, content for the rest of your life? Would you? Honest question. This is obviously a way to make more money, right? Because the porn industry is worth billions and billions of dollars. So you already know that the fuck is on my arm, man? Fucking bugs. These bugs are out here, man. I cannot stand these damn bugs. But you know that video that his wife and that dude that blew her back out, you already don't know that's gonna make a buckload of money. That's gonna make a lot, bro. So that's gonna be the biggest bag that they have ever earned in their life. And Adam22 is perfectly fine, perfectly okay with his wife taking another man's banana. That's not cool. When you really look at it, It's not cool. And it's also very nasty, disgusting, and trifling. You have to kiss that every single day. And when you kiss that woman, you kiss your wife, you are tasting that man's you know what. Because that's been inside of her. Most like, it's been inside her mouth. It's just a very sad situation, man. A very sad situation. I cannot imagine being in that predicament where I am that desperate to make a bag off of my wife getting her back blown out by the BBC. That's a damn shame, bro. That's the ultimate L. The ultimate L to take. Adam22 took the ultimate L. And if you saw that little preview clip on TikTok, man, you should have saw the look on her damn face. She looked happy to see that man, bro. She looked happy to be able to finally film her dream video. You can tell by the way she looked, the way she sounded. She's been looking for this. She's been looking, toward to this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been looking forward to this for a long time. It's a long time coming for her. But if you look at it, if you really look at this situation biblically, right? Biblically, it's a sin. It's a clear sin that's being committed. The Bible also tells you to not prostitute thy daughter, right? Daughter, wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that just goes against the word. So keep that in mind, guys. Like, what you're seeing with that whole scenario is a whole bunch of sin. And the Most High is not pleased. He's looking down on the earth and he's shaking his dang on head. He's shaking his head in disappointment and also in anger. Because, God is very angry with the world that he sees currently. A lot of sin, a lot of whoredom going on in this world. But that's expected. Because look at the world that we live in. How can this world not be full of sin? It's almost impossible for this world to be sinless. And we're all bound to sin. But anybody that tries to say that they don't sin, they don't commit sin, they're not in sin, guess what? They are not of the truth. And they're lying. If you're going to sit here and say that you're not in sin, you are delusional. You, my friend, are delusional if you think you're not in sin. We're all in sin. I'm in sin. Most definitely I'm in sin. And I have no problem to admit it because I'm a grown-ass man and I'm not afraid to call it like it is. I'm in sin. You watching me, you're in sin. We're all in sin. But we also have to repent. And I don't see, Adam22, his wife, or that guy repenting. I don't care if this is just for the money. I don't care if this is just business. This is sin. You are having sex with another man's wife. Okay? I don't care if it's under the realms of the corn industry. Whether it's on camera or off camera, it's still a sin. Makes it no different. Makes it no different, man. But I cannot imagine, like, once again, I just cannot fathom being in his position. I just cannot. You have a beautiful family. You have a set life. I mean, everything you could ever want in life as a man, you have that shit. Like, why do this? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point in prostituting your own wife? Like, do you understand how messed up your marriage is gonna be in the next 5, 10, 20 years? Like, how do you think the daughter is gonna be raised in that household? Like, what if she sees certain videos of her mommy doing this and doing that with, you know, every guy not named Adam22? I'm just saying, you know, that's a possibility. But yeah, man, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section about this whole situation. But the way I see it, man, another way that I see this whole situation, it just comes down to, like, the whole greed of money, you know, like the love of money, the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are just so greedy, and they're so hungry for clout and for numbers and clicks and views, and it's just it's so vain. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are of the world and they're so vain. That's why I reject the world, because the world is in its vain glory, and I can't live my life like that, bro. You know, if my net worth is $5 million, bro, I have a wife, I got kids, I got a stable family. Like, listen, I'm set in my ways, man. I'm praising the Most High every single morning, every single afternoon, every night, every single day, because the Most High provided for me. Like, if I'm in that situation, like, I'm praising God every single day, you know? But like I said, when you walk with Satan and you walk with the devil, enough is never going to be enough for you. You can make $5 million a year. It's still not going to be enough. You're still not going to be happy. You're still not going to be content with your life. You're not. You're still going to be miserable. You're still going to be crying in your damn Ferrari. Still going to be crying in your damn mansion. You're going to be wiping your tears in your Mercedes. You're still going to be walking in darkness, no matter what. Don't matter how famous you are. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Let this be a lesson. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how much materialistic possessions you have in your life, how famous you are. Let me tell you something. If you're walking with the devil, you are never going to be in the light. Never. Everything that you get in your life, that you are handed, that you are given, you're not being given that stuff from the Creator, from the Lord. No, you're being given that stuff to the God of this world. Simple. And when that's the case, enough will never be enough for you. You're never going to be happy with your life. You know why? Because you're walking in darkness. Your soul is reaped in darkness. Or better yet, or worse yet, your soul is already taken away from you. It's already been sacrificed. Your spirit is looking very, very shallow. So, that's all I got to say about this whole topic, about this whole scenario. Make sure you guys like the video for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe today if you're new, and take heed to this message. You know, hopefully y'all took a lesson from this video, because that's how I look at this whole scenario, man. It's just greed, vanity, a whole lot of sin being committed.